host of today's Homeowner, Danny Lipford. What are the most important things to take care of to get ready for severe weather?
Well, it's really important to get all of the limbs away from your house. That's just about what I'm about to tackle right here. What happens is when the limbs on these trees get wet, they kind of an abrasive action on any type of roof that you have. It's going to cause damage. You need to get rid of those. But getting on a ladder and trying to cut those, that's not a favorite chore. But here's a way that you can avoid that by investing in a simple pole saw. The limb goes in there, you pull it, it cuts it. The larger limbs are here, and it has an extension handle so that you can reach just about anything, and you can leave the ladder in the garage. You won't have to worry about that. Now, you can do all of that before you deal with all of your gutters, but also make sure you remove any vegetation that you have all the way around the house, including shrubs, just like this. Even though this is a brick home, you need 12 inches for that air to circulate all around the home to keep away from mold, mildew, and possible water damage. So it's very easy to take care of all of this and then take care of all of that debris.
Okay, Danny, you talked about chores that nobody likes to do. I kind of think the gutters might take the #1 spot when it comes to that. So everyone's always looking for a way to make it easier.
Well, it is probably one of the most dreaded chores, again, having to work off a ladder. And here's something I started doing a few years ago. Instead of having your hand dipping down in that gutter and then having another hand holding a garbage bag, you have no place to hold on, forget about the garbage bag and throw the leaves right into a tarp like this, an inexpensive tarp that you can have someone that kind of, drag it around the house for you. Also, this is something I did years ago, is take an old antifreeze jug and just fashion a simple little scoop so that you're not having to reach down into all of that muck to take care of that. But the one thing you don't want to forget about is your downspout. A lot of times people will clean their gutters, forget about the downspouts. It gets impacted, the water backs up, and you have all of the problems that can be caused by not cleaning your gutters at all. So take your water hose and run it down the gutters and make sure it's flowing freely, and make sure that water is moving away from the house so that it doesn't cause any foundation problems. These are very simple things. And again, if you don't like getting on the ladders, don't get on the ladders. Have someone else take care of that for you.
All right, Danny, we have about 1 minute left here. Maybe you are up there doing the gutters. What should you be looking for on your roof, before and even after a storm?
Well, a lot of times people just don't know exactly what to look for, and certainly getting on a roof can be very intimidating. So grab your binoculars, walk back to the back part of the house, of your yard, to where you can get a view of anything that just might look out of place. You can just view everything around on your roof and see if there's any flashing that's a problem, or if there's any type of shingle that's askew. If so, then have a roofer take care of that as soon as possible.